Hello, I'm Johnny Rogers with the Ukrainian Relief Fund, and today I want to talk a little bit about Kharkiv. It's been getting hit pretty hard recently. This new wave of attacks from the invaders. If you want to help directly, there's a guy I met a while back. He's from Kharkiv. I think he was, before the full-scale invasion, he was kind of a troublemaker. He said himself he was kind of just up to no good, younger guy. So whenever he was being attacked, his family, people he knew were getting killed, and his town was being destroyed. He rose to the occasion, and he became one of, if not the main humanitarian aid coordinators in Kharkiv. If there's a physical donation that's arriving to Kharkiv, it's probably going to one of his warehouses, or a part of his network is probably handling the delivery, storage, and distribution of aid. So if you want to bypass a lot of the red tape and the waiting around, what you could do is follow him on Instagram. That's the bare minimum you could do. And then the next step up would be to donate directly to them in their operation. That will provide diesel for the trucks. Also, they'll be able to purchase stuff in town. One of the things about funding local operations like that is if you just give them the money, it saves everybody time and money because they can just purchase the stuff in town. It helps support the local economy. We don't have to wait around and ship it from Kansas all the way to Poland, and then it sits in Poland, and then somebody has to warehouse it, and then somebody has to sign a form. It gets on a truck and is shipped, or a train. Then you have to accept the shipment in Ukraine, and then it's a mixed box of goods. So then volunteers, if they have time, will unpackage the goods, shelve the goods. There's no unified system that has an inventory. So then, you have to know everybody in each of the warehouses and then request everything. Instead of all of that, we could just save the time and money and support the people locally. Like in Kharkiv, it's getting hit hard. This guy's a local leader. He knows all of the people in Kharkiv that are doing humanitarian assistance. They're doing evacuations. Here's a video from his Instagram. They're out on a mission delivering stuff. They saw some ladies on the side of the road, and then they stopped and immediately went to see if they needed help. And then they coordinated their evacuation because they were right in the line of fire. So they got them out of there.
Ви українці? Ми також. Ех, які ви старі, страшні. Давайте обіймемось. Давайте, йдіть до мене.
Страшні,
погані. Все буде добре, дівчата. Не треба. Все буде добре, дівчата.
Ой, які ви умнесенькі, які ви гарнесенькі, мої ви золотесенькі.
Все буде добре. Дівчата, що вас тут обстрілюють жорстко, да? Та тут теж зараз ми їхали по нам. Чому не? Давайте, поїхали. Вивеземо вас поки спокійно. Так от.
І миру.
Дякую. Це зараз Харківська область, село Білий Колодязь. Дівчата, Волчанська, ми вже евакуювали вже багато людей, далі будемо евакуювати.
Давай,
обіймемо. Дівчата, давайте, тримайтеся.
Гарнесенькі.
Все, ми людей, ми волонтери, ми людей рятуємо. Дівчат, ми волонтери. Так, смотрите, кнопочками пишемо букву Т. Мене звати, дівчата, Тимур.
Переживают родные.
Чи поїхали все ж?
Поїхали.
Треба ж сказати, що вже їдемо.
Все,
Все, будьте здоровенькі.
удачного вам.
He's currently, right now, doing that, helping people evacuate and helping volunteers figure out where to go and what to do. If you are in a group and you're volunteering in that area, you're going to probably run into one of his people. He has a very large network. He's trustworthy. I've met him before. He's a really, really nice guy, and there's been absolutely no anything negative has happened with donations in his care or anything like that. Everything goes to the people, and yeah, he's a very, very reliable person, and I personally have met him, and I think I have a video. Here's a video of us standing together. So, and then, so yeah, he's a nice guy. He's very reliable. He has integrity. He knows exactly what needs done. So, if you want to support the humanitarian relief efforts in Kharkiv right now, please support him. And so he does. Also, they help pets and everything as well. And there's a lot of people who are very cynical about helping humanitarian efforts. I've met tons of people who say, we should not put a single dollar into humanitarian efforts because it all needs to go to war fighting and the defense. And I agree with that in a way, because if you stop them from attacking, then there would be less people getting hurt and less people that you had to help. But they need help right now. They need help now. And I think there was a video, I think on his Instagram, he had a video of a woman who survived her home being destroyed and her entire body is covered in bruises. I mean, deep bruising, and she could barely move. Being able to help the humanitarians to house her and feed her, that's very important. It's important to me, and it's important to a lot of other people. And there's people who want to donate to this type of effort, and they don't feel good about donating to the war effort for whatever reason. I've met people like that as well. So this is an opportunity for you to, or whoever wants to support that type of mission, to be able to have that option. And also, I don't want to call anybody out specifically, but I'm not sure if the United States State Department would be okay with a 501c3, or the IRS for that matter, a 501c3 charity directly supporting combat operations. Also, the ITAR regulations for purchasing stuff, it's a little dicey. So if I'm a registered nonprofit. I have a 501c3 nonprofit. We do humanitarian assistance, and then that includes helping Americans if they're a volunteer or any other volunteers that are helping out in Ukraine. So, it's a little dicey when a nonprofit goes and starts buying things that are meant to hurt people. So, we do everything by the book. So, yeah, that's a whole can of worms, and I appreciate people and everything that they're doing. But as far as staying in the book, by the book, we want to do everything and give everybody the options and tell everybody where the support needs to go. So, and again, with all the large fundraisers, like the NAFO fundraiser that's going to units, that's going to get vehicles, that's going to get all sorts of really cool stuff. But then in like the American military donations, that's going to provide security for the country on a large scale. But like right now, there's people hurting, their homes are being destroyed, and if you want to help them in Kharkiv specifically, this is the guy. He is the guy. He knows everything. He's very reliable. So if you would like to, at the bare minimum, please check out his Instagram. I think all of his stuff is in Ukraine language, but you can click on translate on the Instagram, and I'm sure he'll appreciate just the support. So thank you very much for watching, and thank you for supporting the people out there in Ukraine doing the hard work. And I hope to share more of the people that I've met and that I verify for 100%. I would stake my reputation on them. So I have some interviews that I'm editing that I'm going to post as well. So yeah, thank you very much for the support. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, do all the cool stuff, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.